Welcome back to the 32-team franchise. This is Week 5's highlights. We've got the Jets versus the Patriots, and it's the Jets who come away with the victory of 4-1 in the season. Patriots fall 3-2. It was a tight game. Patriots were unable to come up with a 2-point conversion to win it all, so they fall short. So 265 yards and 2 touchdowns for Brady, not enough. You got the Miami Dolphins taking on the Chicago Bears. Miami trying to fight their way back into the division competition. But unfortunately, it's the rookie Carson Wentz bouncing back from the Week 4 loss. He moves up 4-1 with the Chicago Bears. 3 touchdowns for the rookie. Steelers take on the New Orleans Saints, and in a shooting match, the New Orleans Saints come away. As you see, Kevin Smith right there with a huge breaking run. No one chasing him there, but 42-41. Roethlisberger, 370 yards, 4 touchdowns. Tough game for the Steelers, but they fall short. Then you got the Indianapolis Colts versus the Kansas City Chiefs. And here we have the Kansas City Chiefs finding a way to defeat the Colts here with Blake Bortles throwing a touchdown there. 41-37. So some high-scoring games, high-yardage games. Pierre Garçon, in real life, a real Colt, coming away with the victory and that touchdown grab. Then we got the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Carolina Panthers. And in this matchup, we have the Baltimore Ravens, and with the invisible receiver there, taking it to the house there for a 30-21 victory. Geno Smith with 4 touchdown passes. Definitely a team that needed to bounce back. That's Donald Brown right there. And so those are the highlights, and we'll get to the rest of the games. So, some other games this week. We've got the Cleveland Browns getting completely decimated by the Dallas Cowboys. They moved to 5-0 on the year. Browns fall 2-3. We see 3 interceptions by Terrell Pryor. Not a good game for him. Russell Wilson, 258. And then 102 rush yards by Adrian Peterson. We saw that game. We got the Bills versus the Cardinals. Bills versus the Cardinals. Don't know why. They went to the... Anyway. So we got 25-24. The 2-point conversion gives them the victory. The Buffalo Bills also ascend to 5-0 with 3 touchdown passes from Marcus Mariota and 72 yards on the ground. We got let's see, which games haven't we seen yet? We got the Eagles versus the Titans. So Bridgewater versus the Tennessee Titans. So we see Rodgers there with 149 yards, 1 touchdown. The Eagles 242, but 1 interception there by Bridgewater. He did run one in. Bernard with 2 touchdowns. Eagles are 3-2 now, so rough start, but on a 3-game win streak. Then you got the Commanders versus the Jaguars, and Brock Osweiler with 1 yard shy of 200. We had Garrett Gilbert there, 207 yards and 2 touchdowns, 70 yards for TJ Yeldon. But it's the Commanders over Jacksonville. Got the Vikings over the Packers, and so Griffin coming away with the victory over Phillip Rivers. The 3 interceptions did not help the Green Bay Packers. Gordon, 84 yards. Antonio Holmes with 105. And then we got, moving on. We got the Buccaneers versus the Falcons. Buccaneer fans, you are 4-1 with Kirk Cousins. He did throw 2 interceptions, but that didn't matter. I think McFadden got hurt at some point because I think Wells was starting to be subbed in. So Beanie Wells got 93 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Even McFadden with the injury got 74. He should be back. He's active. I get some injuries during the game, but not normally long-standing injuries for a lot of these main players. Garoppolo, 215 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 picks. Not great for him. 89 yards for Le'Veon Bell. They got the Rams with a 10-point victory over the Raiders. So that's Lux, 2 touchdowns. Derrick Henry, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns rushing. And then we've got the just decimated Raiders. The Raiders are 0-5. We could be seeing Hugh Jackson getting fired. But we'll see if they continue to suck it up. Then we got the Denver Broncos, 28-38. And we got 4 touchdowns for Derek Carr. 65 yards for Latavius Murray, 59 yards for Ridley, because Freeman also got injured, I believe. James Hardy, 105 yards, 3 touchdowns. Bradford, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 1 yard shy for Bradshaw from getting 100. We saw the Steelers and the Saints. What's unique about this is that Braxton Miller, he threw for 4 yards. Maybe this is a game that he had 40 yards receiving, but he's been that dual threat. I mean, he didn't run any this game, I'm trying to remember if the defense played a role. Did they? Special teams. Oh, it wasn't. Okay. There's been a lot of games where I'm getting like kick return touchdowns that come out of nowhere, and I might get 2 a game. So, but then this was all firepower on both teams. Then we got another close game settled by a 2-point conversion fail. You got 32 points for the Lions, 31 for or actually there's a successful 2-point conversion for Detroit, I believe. And so Vic falls short by 1 point. Tannehill, 2 touchdowns, 140 yards. We do have Reggie Bush coming back off injury, so he's been getting some more attention this season than he has in the past few seasons, because when he's been injured for the entire year, he had some gruesome injury. He's 31 years old, kind of came back, but it is basically Jay Ajayi's starting position. He's the main running back for the Lions. And then we got the Chargers getting their first win last week, and the 49ers also getting their first win last week. And it's the 49ers to keep that win streak alive, going 2-3 on the year. Chargers fall 1-4. Goff still kind of struggling to make his mark here. You see the 2 running backs, Jerick McKinnon and Arian Foster, combining for about 68 yards. Not good enough when you have 2 running backs over 90 overall. But Winston's 188 and 1 touchdown, 1 pick is enough to get him through. And lastly, we got the Seattle Seahawks 31 to the New York Giants 17. So Stafford finds a way to win. They move up to 2-3. So we look at the news. You're welcome to take a read at any of these stories. Top performers, you got Blake Bortles, Ben Roethlisberger. Smith also had 195 yards, so big game for Kevin Smith. Derrick Henry, the rookie, also was doing pretty well. James Hardy with 3 touchdowns for the Bengals. You got Carson Wentz. He did pretty well as a rookie this week. 226 yards, 3 TDs. Tyreek Hill has been just lighting it up as a receiver this season. We got some surprises there. Julio Jones only getting 14 yards. That's a little bit of a Garrett Gilbert issue, but, we'll have to fix that. Des Bryant got injured, so he's out. Returns about week 7. Tommy Harris, he's out for the season. Big loss for them. Amari Cooper will return in about 2 weeks. Fletcher Cox, similar. Returns week 10. Transactions, we got Michael. I signed a linebacker for them. Jordan Mims was released from the Jets. Had to get some more linebacker help because of some injuries. When we go to standings, we have Buffalo Bills and the Dallas Cowboys, both undefeated at 5-0. Raiders, the only team that has yet to win a game at 0-5. So pretty competitive in the AFC East. Jets getting that victory over the Patriots, so they're 1 game ahead of them. Then you've got the AFC North, which right now is led by the Ravens and Bengals. Browns 1 game behind, and Steelers are somehow 1-4. They've had on a 4-game losing streak, got to find a way to pull it together. They have a high-power offense. They have a solid defense. They're just not winning games. I guess if we look at Pittsburgh's standing or schedule, trying to think. So week 1, they crushed Baltimore 42-14. Then they had the Kansas City game, right, where it was 38-28 week 2. Week 3, the Falcons just took care of them there for 31-10. That was a surprising loss for them. 38-31, a touchdown by a difference between the Giants and the Steelers. And then the Saints coming away with 1 point. They do face the Jacksonville Jaguars this week, so we'll see if that changes. Colts are ahead by 1 game. Jaguars, Titans, and Titans have Aaron Rodgers, but they're on a 3-game losing streak. Started 2-0, now they're 2-3. We got Chiefs 3-2. They are 2 games ahead of the Broncos and Chargers. Raiders, the end bottom of the league. We got the Dallas Cowboys 5-0. Commanders 3-2 with the Eagles. Giants 1-4. Bears lead their division by 1 game with the Vikings and Lions right behind them. Packers are falling to 2-3. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers leading the NFC South with the Saints and Panthers 1 game behind them. Falcons continuing to be a bottom team, only beating the Pittsburgh Steelers. Then you got the Los Angeles Rams 4-1, Seattle Seahawks and 49ers 2-3, and Arizona Cardinals 1-4. Looking at the league leaders here, it's Ben Roethlisberger, Drew Brees, Blake Bortles, Newton, and Luck, all with 1,200 yards and above. Even Rodgers there with 1,228. Touchdown leaders is Luck, Bortles, Wilson. Then we got Carr and Flacco rounding up the top 5. Ryan is 13 with the most interceptions, with Dalton and Winston right behind him. We got Brady, Rivers, Garoppolo with 7. Then the most sacked quarterback is Newton, Vick, Rodgers, and Garoppolo. Rodgers, Vick, and Newton tied for first. Let's see. Fantasy football points. Cam Newton has the most. We got Kevin Smith, 567 yards in only 5 weeks. That's pretty good. He's averaging well over 100 yards a game. Ajayi and McFadden also over 100 yards per game. Spiller and Richardson round up the top 5. Touchdown leaders, we got Giovanni Bernard, 6 touchdowns, and then we got several with 5. So Spiller, Gurley, Lynch, Smith, and Ajayi. Richardson all with 5. Then we got receiving leaders, T.Y. Hilton with 492, Odell Beckham 490, Tyreek Hill, the rookie, 471. He's been doing fantastic, especially with Drew Brees, Deshaun Jackson, Larry Fitzgerald. Then Amari Cooper and Calvin Johnson, all top 7 are over 400 yards in 5 games. Julio Jones 3 yards behind them. Touchdown leader is Tyreek Hill, the rookie, with 9 receiving touchdowns. We have Brian Quick, Beckham, Jones, and Cooper all with 6 touchdowns. Tackle leaders, Delmas, Phillips, Boston, Williams, and Glover. Top 5 there. Sack leaders is still Sidbury at 6, but we have Derek Morgan moving up the list here with 5.5. Junior Gillette, Long, and Ziggy Ansah with 5. Marcel Darius and Dante Fowler, top 7 with 4.5. Kareem Martin, Riddick with 4 and above. And Sue, Donald, and Robert Quinn with 3.5. Jarrell Worthy did get a safety. I think it was with the Steelers game where he hit a guy so freaking hard, or someone hit someone hard, fumbled the ball into the end zone. The lineman picked up the ball, got tackled in the end zone by Worthy for the safety. So just not the Pittsburgh Steelers game there. There's a bunch of then 2 fumble recoveries by Daniel Hunter. One of those went for a touchdown. We see interception leaders are Mayo, Hyde, Willis, Berry, Weddle, Barron, and Carroll II. And then looking very quickly at the draft order. Right now, the draft order today, the Oakland Raiders or the Las Vegas Raiders would have Myles Garrett in the 2017 class. Then you've got the San Diego Chargers picking number 2. And they also have the Tennessee Titans first round pick in that Aaron Rodgers deal. So they're projected to be 2 and 12. Steelers 3rd, Texans, Broncos, Cardinals, Falcons, Giants, Niners, and Packers are your top 10 projected picks. We'll see if that continues. I don't know if we've had a mock draft yet. No. Yeah, we have. So here's a mock draft if you wanted to see what the computer came up with. Let's just say that's not how I think it would go. Because, maybe the first 2 picks. You get Myles Garrett going to the Raiders. I think whoever has the number 1 overall pick will pick Garrett no matter what. Then it's going to depend on maybe the Steelers. Do they go with someone like Deshaun Watson or Trubisky if they feel that 34-year-old, then 35-year-old Ben Roethlisberger should be retired? We got the Texans up there with Michael Vick and Jacoby Brissett. They could go with Deshaun Watson. He would be the 4th pick going to Houston like he did in real life. So very interesting to see where this will play out. But thanks for watching the video. Leave a like if you like this content. Again, I play every single game. This is an alternate reality of the NFL. 15 seasons, every game played. Hope you enjoy it, and I will see you in the next video for Week 6.